Hello everyone. In this tutorial we want to show you how to use the 30 cm wide adhesive film to decorate a wall. In this case the surface is made up of completely smooth laminate panels. We use the 30 cm width to offer it as an alternative to larger widths, as it is easier to apply and manageable by one person. The application will make it necessary to make small overlaps between one band and another, but if we use a very varied texture we will be able to obtain a satisfactory result. A small suggestion that we want to give you therefore, is to choose a suitable film, bearing in mind that an overlap in the case of using a solid color will be more noticeable. Let's see what we need: a meter, the strips of film already cut, the paper tape, the cutter and our spatula. Let's proceed with the application of the first band starting from one side. It is necessary to be very precise at this stage, in order not to have problems later. The first band must be perfectly perpendicular. To do this we can use a level or, in the absence of it, small pieces of adhesive paper tape, to mark the necessary distance. First of all we measure the exact width of the film, in this case about 31 centimeters. Then we place the pieces of paper tape 31 centimeters, from the leading edge of the wall. We intersperse these pieces about every 50 centimeters, in order to have control points along the first band. We remove the back paper for about 10 to 15 centimeters, and place the upper part of the band on the wall. We apply with the help of the spatula from top to bottom. We always check that we are perfectly aligned with the control points. If we make a mistake we can peel off a part of the film and move slightly. In our case the panels have cracks, but we cover them completely. We remove the excess part. Next we will apply a smaller band that will act as a divider between the two textures, but this part we will see at the end. We remove the pieces of paper tape and we are ready to proceed with the application of the second band. It will be necessary to make a small overlap between one band and the other. We suggest to always leave a couple of millimeters of overlap, avoiding placing the bands side by side. This technique over time will avoid the creation of cracks in case of possible shrinkage of the film, due to thermal changes, especially due to the cold. Let's go on with the other bands, which we have already prepared with the correct measurements. Thanks to the 30 cm bands, which are quite narrow, the possibility of any air bubbles forming is considerably reduced. The narrow bands are easier to manage and the application can be done by one person. Let's now pass to the application of the last band. We keep the same rule of the overlap. We will remove any excess film. With the utility knife we cut right on the corner, like this. Finally, we remove the other parts that do not interest us. Let's apply a band starting from this point. You can use 10 cm mini rolls for this, or cut a thinner band from the 30 cm roll. And here is the final result. Our wall was decorated. The final result is excellent, the overlaps are not even noticeable, standing at a short distance, as well as the repetition of the texture. Everything seems very homogeneous. We hope as usual that this tutorial has been useful to you. Bye, see you next time.